is for today is going to be the most confidential knowledge. Yesterday we could have stopped for a minute or two in the second verse, but we did not. We proceeded. So today we will take up the second chapter second verse once again, and then we will just second verse. Okay, I'll go to Veda base. No, Veda base second base would be better. Okay, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Okay, what is second verse? Rajavidya Rajaguhyam Pavitram. Read Mataji.
Rajavidya Rajaguhyam Pavitram Idamuttamam Pratyakshavagam Dharmam Susukam Kartum Avyayam.
Hari Bol. Susukam Kartum Avyayam. You see how many adjectives? The Susukam, it gives the real happiness. Sukam, we know no Susukam. And Avyayam, that Sukam is everlasting. It will never end. Anna? And it is Uttamam. What is Uttamam? Transcendental. What is meant by transcendental? We have seen many times. Transcendental. Above the three modes of guna. Transcendental means no binding, no entanglement. It is above the three modes of material nature. Sattva, Raja, Tamo. Okay, so that is transcendental. We say no, our body, we are in Rajoguna, we are in Sattva Guna, Tamo Guna. But we say the Lord is transcendental. He has got transcendental body. That means he can perform any action with any sense, not with a particular action, with a particular sense. So that means this knowledge is transcendental, uttama knowledge. This knowledge is pavitram, purest. That's why I said we should by heart it. Rajavidya, this is the king of all kings. This is the confidential knowledge of all. That means the most confidential knowledge. Okay, so one thing we need to understand here. Bhagavad Gita, yesterday we also discussed that the relation between soul and the body is the secret knowledge. I mean, guhyam knowledge. Right here. Confidential knowledge, there is here it is. Next paragraph, I think. Yes. In the second chapter, you are all able to see confidential part of the knowledge. What is that? This body is perishable.
Screen is
not shared. Oh, sorry. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Now, yeah, this is the right time actually. Okay. I was showing the meaning. Pavitram. I hope you all would have seen in the book. Hare Krishna. Yes. Here. In second chapter, we have already learned that this body is perishable, but soul is eternal. Yesterday, we discussed 3-4 verses for that, isn't it? And this is a confidential knowledge. But you tell me, by simply knowing that I am not this body, I am the spirit soul, and this spirit soul is not perishable, by only knowing this, what benefit we will get? Okay, maximum, while doing any activity, karmic activity, we may think that, oh no, I am not supposed to do that. Like that we may think. Isn't it? But one who is liberated from the body, that means the soul has left the body. So this knowledge will give what? This guhya knowledge, secret knowledge, will tell that, oh yeah, body is finished now. The soul has joined the Brahman and it doesn't have any existence now. It is void. It has gone. That is the knowledge we get. That is the guhya knowledge. But actually, that is not the fact, right? How can that be the fact? The soul, when it is in the body, it is so active. How can we say after it leaves the body, it will become inactive? It makes no sense at all, right? See, because of the soul is in this body, we are very active. That means what? Eternally, the soul is very active. Are you able to understand what I am saying? So the soul which is inside the body is very active. How can we prove that the soul leaving the body, soul will become very dull and it will merge and it will be inactive? Is it possible even? No. So the soul is always eternally active, transcendentally active, ever active. Is it not? So that knowledge is the guhyatara. That is little more confidential knowledge. Okay. And what is the most confidential knowledge? There are some activities to keep the soul engaged. So if the soul merges with Brahman, it becomes inactive. In Brahman effulgence, nothing, no action can be done. That's why I gave you one name for this. Let me see. The soul merging with the Brahman and ideal lying is equal to what? Dash. Many times we have discussed this. Spiritual suicide. That is because the soul cannot act. There it doesn't have any activity at all. Isn't it? But the soul is by nature, it is active. That is why people say, even after going to Brahman, sometimes it comes back. If there are strongest hankering, desire lying in the soul, I must somehow finish it. And then they come back. Okay, leave that. We will not go to that aspect. Today, what we have to see, then what is most confidential? Most confidential is the soul can reach Lord's abode, Goloka, back to Godhead, where from we have come, the destination, real destination, to go back to our own home, to join with, merged with our own Father, to serve Him, to serve Him. We can serve Him eternally. That is the most confidential knowledge. Did you understand this? Okay. So we are not this body. Yes, we know that. That is a secret knowledge Krishna told in the second chapter. Then he established the relation with him. What is the relation we established? Full seventh chapter we saw. So do you want to now come and serve that person who is everything? Yes, if we say we can establish our relationship. How can we establish our relationship? That is what in this chapter it is going to tell. So the knowledge which we are going to get in this chapter is the most secret knowledge which will help the soul eternally be happy, eternally up, I mean, what is that? Taking its Swarupa. Swarupa. What is Swarupa? Eternal survivorship. So we will go there. That is where the soul finds the real happiness. Okay. So what are they? Purest activity. What is here? This example will be very beautiful. I'll first tell the example, then we will see. Okay. There's a beautiful verses also coming for that example. Here. Yeah. See, we saw some seeds. When we put that seed, if by chance I am putting, say, for example, lady's finger seed, that is in the peak winter I am putting. So in the peak winter, it's not a season at all. So likewise, many plants have different season. So during non-seasonal season, if we saw the seed, it will not come. It will wait for the right and appropriate time and it comes. Similarly, you can think like that also. Sometimes the birds bring the seeds and put it. We don't even know. But when the right time comes, we see one plant is coming. Wow, what is this plant? How it came? Who saw the seed? We don't know. But at the right conducive environment happens. The right amount of water, heat, sunlight, etc. When it comes, it sprouts. Is it not? Same way, the fact is, now we have to understand this very nicely. So, when we are materially inclined, what is materially inclined? We so now know we are in the Tatastha Shakti. So when we are materially inclined, that means we are so happy doing the materialistic activity. We are enjoying this material nature, thinking I am the owner of this material nature, lording over the material nature. So we perform all the activities and feel very happy. That means we have inclined towards the material nature. In that process, we perform so many activities. Each and every activity, what we perform binds us. What is meant by binding us? It will either give us papa or it gives us punya karma. So these all are like savings account. Savings is punya karma, and some of the punya karma is taken out, that is papa karma. So like that, this account is getting balanced. Finally, at the time of soul leaving the body, if there's a credit balance, pious account. Anna, if that pious activities are more than the impious activities. If it is there, we will reach the Swargaloka. But it's a higher planetary system. We will reach the higher planetary system. Merging with the Brahman is gone, Swargaloka. This is higher planetary system. So if we fall down, we will fall down from higher planetary system. This we have already seen. And today also, I think 7th verse something will tell, Chine Punyar Martir Lokam Vishanti. Everybody will come. Okay. But which body we will get? According to our pious credit, according to our last unsatiated desires, we will get. So this will keep on going and coming. Sometime we may think, in this Janma, according to me, I have not done anything wrong to anybody. Still, why am I suffering so much? Why my family members are suffering? Why my kids are suffering? Generally, it is said, whatever punya karma the parents do, that will come to the child. Similarly, Papa also, whatever it is. But when I know myself, so pious person I am. But why these things are happening? That is, what is this? See, the seed does not come immediately sprout. The seed takes its own time to sprout. Similarly, some of the Papa karmas would have already come. We would have already reaped the harvest. We would have already enjoyed either the benefit, whether it is plus or positive. That means we have gone through. Papa means we say we have gone through. Punya means we say we have enjoyed. Some sins which we did, when did we do also, we do not know. Because, there are, just for example, previous to previous birth, we did something. In the last previous birth, that did not sprout at all. It was waiting for the right environment. So it may sprout now in this birth. Isn't it? So only one thing what we can do, we can eradicate everything. Don't sow the seed at all. That is doing a karma. Doing karma, that is which will please the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Atapumbir dvijasresha varnashama vibhagashita swanishitasya dharmasya samsiddhir haritoshanam. So if you do that akarma, it will not neither have debit or credit. Okay, but still, kutam bijam palonmukam. Some things are there in now we are going through. Something we have already reaped, palonmukam. The fruit, see, that we saw the seed, the tree is becoming now, and sowing the seed was done long back. Now we are reaping out the harvest. Now we are getting the fruits. 10 years before we have planted one mango tree. Somehow it was not coming at all. And this year, with a lot of care to that, it has started giving fruits. So we have enjoyed the fruits. The seed was sown long back. Same way here, some of the Papa Karma, some of the pious activities credit or sinful activities also we might have done, right? So for some of the activities, we have already reaped the harvest. That means, pal bhog chuke hain, palon mukham. Some are in the papama, the process of putam. Right now we are going through. Some are still in the process of bijam. So it may fructify. The sprout may come even after 10 years later. Who will give? Why will they give? All these things only it is in the Lord's hand. The Paramatma is sitting and watching. Whenever he wants to give, he will give. We have no role in that. Did we have any role selecting our parents? Did we have any role in selecting this body? Boy or girl or hale and healthy or handicap, whatever it is. Did we even select which yoni? Yes, that we selected. How? The desire which we have sown in the soul. That desire has given the body. The Lord gave the next verse. The Lord gave the instruction to Maya Devi. You give this body, the body is, like the soul is coming, fit the soul in this body. Okay. Hare Krishna. So, who has joined and has Ananya Mataji joined? No, today. Mataji said her birthday. So since yesterday, they are preparing for the birthday. Okay. Yeah. Hare Krishna. Yes, Mataji. Asha Mataji, read this.
Yes. Then this knowledge is the purest form of all activities as explained in Vedic literature. In the Padma Purana, man's sinful activities have been analyzed and are shown to be the results of sin after sin. Those who are engaged in fruitive activities are entangled in different stages and forms of sinful reactions. For instance, when the seed of a particular tree is sown, the tree doesn't appear immediately to grow. It takes some time. It is first a small sprouting plant, and then it assumes the form of a tree. Then it flowers and bears fruit. And when it is complete, the flowers and fruits are enjoyed by persons who have sown the seed of the tree. Similarly, a man performs a sinful act, and like a seed, it takes time to fructify. There are different stages. The sinful action may have already stopped within the individual, but the results of the fruit of a sinful actions are still to be enjoyed. There are sins which are still in the form of a seed, and there are others which are already fructified and are giving us fruit, which we are enjoying as distress and pain. As explained in the 28th verse of the 7th chapter, a person who has completely ended the reactions of a sinful activities and who is fully engaged in pious activities, being freed from duality of the material world, becomes engaged in devotional service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna. In other words, those who are actually engaged in the devotional service of the Supreme Lord are already freed from all reactions. This statement is confirmed in the Padma Purana. Aprarabdha phalam अप्रारब्ध फलं पापं कूटं बीजं फलोन्मुखं क्रमण्येव फलयेत विष्णु भक्ति रतात्मनम्. For those who are engaged in the devotional service of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, all sinful reactions, whether fructified in stalk or in the form of a seed, gradually vanish. Therefore, the purifying potency of devotional service is very strong, and it is called Pavitram Uttamam, the purest.
Hare Krishna. Enough, Mataji. So, did you understand this? That is why this knowledge is Rajavidya, Rajaguhyam, Pavitram Uttamam. Pratyaksha Vagamam Dharmyam, Pratyaksha, manifest. Vagamam Dharmyam, Susukam Kartum Avyayam. Got it? So, the Lord says, don't get entangled in the material activities. Become transcendental. That is a most secret knowledge. How to become transcendental? The last verse. Manmana bhava madbhakto. Become my devotee. Madbhakto. Manmana bhava. Think of me. Madbhakto. Become my devotee. Mamye Vaishasi. Always worship me. Pay obeisances to me. In 18th chapter, he will say that person is very dear to me. He says, Pratijane priyosime. But in this verse, he says, Atmanam matparayanaha. He becomes, means, what is it? Atmanam matparayanaha. Correct? 1 second. This is 9th chapter, right? Yeah, 9th chapter, last verse. So the second line is different in both. First line is same in both the chapters. Okay? Yeah, correct. Atmanam atparayanaha. So that means he said, you will be totally absorbed in me if you do that. So this is the most secret knowledge. Okay. So we should not think, but we should not think that why I am suffering. But we can sow the right seed, what you want in the next birth. That is in our hand. That who does? Mind, buddhi, intelligence, senses, who does that work? Sowing the right seed for the next birth. Or maybe not even next birth. This birth itself, we are so determined. Utsaha, nishchaya, dhairya, tat karma pravartanat. Sangatyako sato vrito, bhaktir, shadbir bhaktir prasidhyati. What is that? Utsahan, and enthusiasm, nishchayat, determination, dhairyat, firm courage. Tattat karma pravartanat, whatever our elders, spiritual acharyas have done, follow their path, perform those activities. Satovrite, follow their path. Sangatyaka, non-devotees association, give up. All these things, if we do, what will happen? We will progress in devotional service. Devotional service is akarma. What is akarma? No binding. Neither punya, nor pap. No binding, that's all. So what do we have to do? Perform normally all the activities. Keep Krishna in the center. Keep remembering Krishna in between, even if you are involved in all your material activity. At the end of the day, surrender all the karma pala to him. That's all. He doesn't. So what does he say? Nirmamo nirahankara. And he also says, what is it? Tektva. Tektva. He tells, tektva karma pala tyagam. Karma palam, you have to surrender unto me. That is all. Nothing else we have to do. After doing everything, Sarvam Sri Krishna Arpanam. So, generally, what tendency I have seen and I have been doing, everything happened very, very well. Okay, we may say, okay, Sarvam, after coming to Krishna consciousness, I am saying. Before that, though, everything happening, we used to say, because of me, I did it like that. Prakrite Kriyamanani, Hankara Vimodatma, we used to say. But now, everything good happening. Sarvam Sri Krishna Arpanamastu. We say no, anybody says, Mataji, this class, this shloka good. We say no, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Without his mercy, I would not have done anything. I would not have even moved one atom from here to there. Balam Balavatam Chakam, Krishna says, if you are doing it, I am the prowess. I have given you the ability. That comes. Because if we, today's class, in one of the Harinam Chintamani. Actually, how do we get this? How do we get these qualities? That Sarvam Sri Krishna Arpanam. So I have no role in it. I have all glories to Srila Prabhupada, all these things. So how do we get? Purified heart. How can we purify our heart? By chanting. That's it. The chanting becomes more perfect, purified. Heart will all automatically purified. What is that? 1 minute. 2538, I think. 1 second. 1 second. I will. 2538. Let me check my memory. 2538. 2538. Agratha. Ravishtakarna Randrena Bhavam Yuti Sarurugam Dhunauti Shamalam Krishna. No, wrong. My memory, I have gone very old. Okay. Pravishtakarna. No. Oh, 2.8.5. I said something totally wrong. 2.8.5 Vedabase. Pravishtakarna Randrena Swanam Bhavas Sarurugam Dhunauti Shamalam Krishna Salilasya Yata Sharad. Sharat Ritu, all of you know how beautiful it is. All new comes everywhere. But in fact, it's a very special. Many people travel to abroad, US especially, that what is one area, they call it as Bay Area, I think. Something they call, I don't know. They travel during spring season only to see this scene. Okay, the sound incarnation of Lord Krishna. What is sound incarnation? His name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. That sound incarnation. Lord is sound incarnation. Okay, so the super soul that enters into the heart of a self-realized devotee. That is very important. It will not, I'm not this body, I'm the soul, I'm not this body, anything coming to me, I have no control over this. Only the soul does everything. Like that, one who surrenders to the soul, sits on the lotus flower of his loving relationship, and thus cleanses the dust of material association. Who does it? The Lord does. How does he go? He goes through the ear. And what he cleans? Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. And that our heart becomes full and full. It becomes what? Like this acts like autumnal rains upon the pools of muddy water. So if, see nothing, you understand only one thing. The Lord enters the heart, he cleans the heart. And the muddy water goes away, now it becomes a pure heart. And it becomes like that. In the Sharad Ritu, all the old leaves, old flowers, everything fall down. And new leaves and flowers come. So like that, new thoughts will come. All our old karma, old kama, krodha, moha, why it is there? Because of the old karma. Karma vina, that is. Right? Just now we saw, no? The sins, accumulated sins they are. Okay? Hare Krishna. Okay, so where are we? Yes. Now can we go to the next? This we have seen already. Slideshow, 1 minute. This slide we saw yesterday. Maya dakshena prakriti suyate sacharacharam. Hetu naneva kaunteya jagat viparivartate. Full material nature acts under my direction only. I give, who is she? She is Prakriti. Prakriti is a lady, right? Maya Devi. So I give instruction to Maya Devi. Okay, then the Maya Devi start moving the Characharam. And it is true, sorry, by this, by its rule, this manifestation is created and annihilated again and again. It is not destroyed. Huh? That's why I said this is also eternal. It's created and annihilated. It's not destroyed because it's Lord's energy. How can it be destroyed? So it will all go depending on which annihilation. Sarga and Visarga. Sarga is this one. Who is that? Original. Visarga is secondary. Sarga is primary. It goes into the Lord's belly, womb. But otherwise, it is every Brahma's day at the end. We saw yesterday, right? So at the end of Brahma's day, annihilation takes place. So everything in unmanifest, that's all. Nothing happens to them. When the creation takes place, it comes out, it is manifested. Okay. So if you have any doubt in understanding all these things, kindly let me know. Because this chapter we need to understand. 9.11 to 9.15. Yes, Loknath Prabhu.
Summary section C, verse 9.11 to 9.15. None worshippers and worshippers. 11.11 to 12.
And 12.
Fools who think Krishna is an ordinary human being possessing a temporary form because atheists and are defeated in their endeavors. 13 definition and qualification of Mahatma.
Hari bol. So only fools will think, atheist people only will think what? Krishna, when he comes, ordinary person. Like us only, he has got body. Like the gunas affect us, it will affect him also. That is why he is stealing. That is why he is breaking. That is why he is making his mother cry. Like that he thinks. How will they be able to understand how much pleasure he gives to the devotees? And by stealing also, Krishna stealing, it becomes Chorashakam. Vrajya prasiddham namanita choram romanchakam pas. That is Namanita choram. Chorashakam. He becomes Namanita chora. Namanita means what? Butter. Namanit, isn't it? Actually, I have heard, I don't know how far it is, I have heard from senior devotees lecture only. Krishna could have stolen so many other things, no? Why is he stealing the butter? Why is he not stealing, what is that, dal, rice, sabji, roti, etc.? Why is he only stealing the butter from everybody's house?
Because
He likes butter.
One by one. Try, Prabhuji. First, okay, Mataji, wait for a minute. Yes, Prabhu.
He likes butter.
He likes butter. Okay. Yes, Mataji, go ahead. Hare Krishna, Asha Mataji, you're on mute.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Because Lord, it is natural, no Mataji. Lord gave the butter. That's why there is no question of.
Why? The Lord did not give water, Lord did not give rice, Lord did not give, what is it, all grains for that matter. See, actually, he does not steal the butter. Wherever he goes and steals, no? Like butter, the gopis' heart is so soft. So he steals the heart. Gopis keep waiting for that. That when will he come, when will he, and with so much of enjoyment they make that butter, thinking Krishna will come to steal it. So that the gopis' hearts are so soft. Because they are gopis, they are Nitya Leelas. They have been doing Nitya Leela in Golokadam. Krishna brings them only, who all are there with him only. Whenever he comes, he brings with them. Like Nityananda Prabhu, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, sorry, Nityananda Prabhu, Balram, they all came before Lord himself, no, to make the places ready for them. to make all the arrangement. Balram came first. So, and, in fact, Balram in the Ramavatar, he was Lakshman, no? So, he tells Adishesha, see, being a younger brother, I have to listen to you. I'm not able to dictate you. And you are telling me, if had I been elder to you, I would have never let you go to the forest only. And this is another reason why Lakshmana was younger brother. Because Lord the Rama had to perform so many activities, no, in the forest. And so many, who are the sages, they were all not able to perform yajna. Asuras were disturbing them. So okay, whatever it is. So he said, now next birth, you see, next incarnation, whenever you take, I'll become your elder brother and I will dictate you. He scolds, Balaram scolds right royally Krishna. Huh? Okay, leave, that is on the other side. So here, what happens? Butter, because the gopis' heart are like butter. So in the form of stealing the butter, Krishna steals their heart. Okay, Hare Krishna. Okay, so these mudas, they cannot. Avajananti Mamuda. Oh, that's a verse. We didn't see that verse, I think. Avajananti Mamuda Manushin Tanumashita. Those people are fools. They will not never surrender to you. Okay? So that's the next verse. Yeah, here. Yes, Loknath Prabhu, read this also and we'll give it someone. Avajananti Mamuda Manushim Tanumashritam.
Avajananti mamudha manusim tanum ashritam.
Ashritam. Ashrita means surrender. Ashraya. Parambhavam ajananto mama bhuta maheshwaram.
Bhavam ajananto mam bhuta maheswaram.
Yeah, yes, Prabhu.
Fools dread me when I descend in the human form. They do not know my transcendental nature and my supreme dominion over all that be.
That is why Kansa thought he's a normal person. I can send anybody and kill him. So one after the other, he started sending asuras, thinking Krishna can be killed. What a foolish person he is, no? Yeah, yes. Now, Ritvika Mataji is there? Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
Go ahead, Mataji.
Understanding these three terms, Janyanti, understanding
Janati, Jananti, Ajananti, Avajananti.
Jananti, understanding, knowing about Lord Krishna in truth leads to liberation. Bhagavad Gita 4.9.
Yeah.
Ajananti, ignorance of Lord Krishna continue in the cycle of birth and death. Avajanti, misunderstanding about Krishna will lead to increased bondage, described in Bhagavad Gita 9.12, greatest sufferings.
Hare Krishna. So one is the knowledge. Understanding Krishna is the knowledge. Another one, the ignorance. What is ignorance? How will you define ignorance? Absence of knowledge is ignorance. Absence of right knowledge. If you don't have the right knowledge, then it is known as ignorance, is it not? So, okay, so that is one. Then, ajananti, ignorance of Lord. If we do not know Krishna, we will be caught in the cycle of Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi, Dukkha Doshanu Darshanam. Right? If you are born, what is the other verse? If you are born, we will die, and if we die, we will be born. Yes, Mataji, you know the verse. Jatasya hi dhruvor mrityor. You remember, you all? 2.27. Jatasya hi dhruvor mrityor. Dhruvam janmacha mritasya cha. So 2.27 says, if we are born, we will die. If we die, we will be born. Right? So it's a cycle. Once we have come to this Martir Loka, Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi becomes a vicious circle. So ignorance of Lord, absence of Lord, not uniting to the Lord. Yoga is what? Aligning with the Lord. So if we lack all this yoga, which the Bhagavad Gita is giving, that is ignorance. Those who do not learn Bhagavad Gita, they are in ignorance. Okay, so they will be caught in the vicious circle of Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi. Another one, Avajananti, Knowing and not knowing is different. Misunderstanding. Misunderstanding Maya to be permanent. Anitya ko nitya. Nitya ko anitya. Means what? What is temporary, we think that is permanent. What is permanent, we think that is temporary. So thinking that this body is Shashvatam and thinking that soul is perishable. This is avajananti. Ulta samajhna. Knowing, not knowing, knowing exactly the opposite. So Patanjali Yoga Sutram, this verse is there. What is it? What did it say? Anitya, anitya, nityam, anitya ko nitya samajna, and one more, next one comes. A beautiful verse that is, I forgot. And it's, Maya ko truth samajna. Maya is illusion. Illusion ko we understand as the truth. And truth, what is the truth? This body is perishable, soul is eternal. That's the truth. But that we think it is illusion, Maya. So that is misunderstanding. Okay. Hare Krishna. So we all know this. We have seen this as cycle, right? So real knowledge is what? Doing Krishna Seva, Akama Karma. Akama Karma means karma which will not dash. Akarma. What is akarma? The activities which will not
bind us.
Bind us. Correct. Hari Hari Bol. So the activity another way. The activities which give, which will not give, okay. Which gives Samsiddhir Haritoshan. Pleasure to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay, so that is Janati. Okay, that is a real understanding. And ignorance, not even knowing Krishna. Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Not knowing that is ignorance. And misunderstanding, okay. Okay, this will lead to great suffering. Why? Because it binds us. Okay, Hare Krishna. Yes, Mataji, repeat after me. This also, every verse in this chapter is again like 7th chapter. Moga sha moga karmano.
Moghasha mogha karmano.
Moga jnana vichetasaha.
Mogha jnana vichetasha.
Rakshasim asurim chaiva.
Rakshashim ashurim chaiva.
Prakriti mohinim shitaha.
Prakriti mohinim shritaha.
Read the translation.
Okay, Mataji. Those who are thus bewildered are attacked by demonic and atheistic views. In that deluded condition, their hopes for liberation, their fruitive activities, and their culture of knowledge are all defeated.
Hare Krishna. Moga means bewildered, bewilderment. Where have we read this bewilderment word? In which chapter, which verse we have learned? You all know this. That's why I'm asking this question. One who knows will not get bewildered. One who knows this fact will not get bewildered. Loknath Prabhu, your favorite verse.
We have
Hare Krishna. Huh?
Yeah, Sitadir Muni.
You are going very close, but not that.
Jahati yada command Sarvan Path.
You know that verse very well, Prabhuji. If I tell the verse number, you will tell the verse shloka. 2.13. 13, 1, 3.
Asuchyanava Sochastavam Pragyavadam.
Transcendental. We are talking about transcendental. Soul going to another body.
That is Dein Asmin Neta.
Yes. Degnoswin. Correct. That is what? One who knows this will not get bewildered. There it came. Right? Tata dekha antara praptin dhiras tatra namuhyati. So a person who is sober, opposite to bewilderment is Sober. So a person who is sober will not get bewildered with this fact. What fact? The soul transmigrates from one body to another. So Arjuna, then next verse he tells, as Prabhu said correctly, that means Ashochatvan and Ashochatvam. They are not going to die. What are you thinking, Arjuna, like a foolish person? Isn't it? So those who are this, Mataji, have you read the meaning, translation? Read the translation, Mataji. Yes. One more time. Those who are thus bewildered or attracted by demonic and aesthetic. Who are demonic and aesthetic here? Rakshasim and Asurim. Okay? Then hope for liberation. What is that? Asha. Moga Asha. Asha Mataji is very, very confident, right? So they are very, very confident. Hope. And Jnana. What is the Jnana we have here? The real Jnana. That is culture of knowledge. Okay, so this verse is also very, very important. Those who are bewildered and attracted by these demonic activities, it is the atheistic people's view. But in the deluded condition, what happened? Oh, for hope for liberation and all fruitive activity, all those things get defeated. So they are not able to do even pious activity in a proper form, proper manner. Yes, now Vajra Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Viraj Prabhu, sorry, Viraj Prabhu. We have a teacher known as Vrija, so that's why that name is coming. Yes, Prabhuji.
Ma'am, I want to correct you. It's Viraj.
Viraj.
Yeah, Viraj.
Okay, Prabhuji, Hare Krishna. Viraj, what is the meaning, Prabhu?
Viraj, like we say, गणेश जी विराजमान हो गए.
Okay. Stita, situated, right? Okay. Hari Bol. Yes, Viraj Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhuji. Read it.
The most confidential knowledge, fate of Drumata, fate of those who out bewilderment, disrespect Krishna, from
Krishna's form.
They are attracted by demonic and aesthetic views, hopes for liberation, fruitive activities, and culture of knowledge are all defeated.
So, what will happen to those people? Mogasha, Moga Karmana, all these people, their fate is, that's it. Because they don't respect Krishna. So their fate, they will get bewildered. They will think, as I told, Anitya ko Nitya. They will think that this body is Shashwatam and soul is perishable like that. That is why they are getting attracted to the demonic people. So if they follow the demonic people, what will happen? In today's chapter 25th verse, we will say, demonic people will go to demoniac world after the soul leaves their body. Yanti deva vrata devan pitin yanti pitrivitaha. Bhutani yanti bhutejya. Yanti madhyaji nopima. Who remembers me will come to me. Otherwise, Bhutani yanti bhutejya. One who remembers of this demon, aesthetic people and all, they will go to their loka only. Bhuta, Peta, Pishacha. Like that, their soul will be roaming around in their loka. Okay, so hopes for liberation, fruitive activities, and culture of knowledge all are defeated. Why? They are bewildered. So we should not get bewildered. We should be confident that Krishna is there. He will come, whatever, he will protect me. That verse also come today. I think 9.21, I think. Ananyas chintayanto mam yejana paryupasate tesham nityabhiyuktanam yogakshemam vahamyaham. So he says, Krishna will protect me. He will give protection to me. Yes, Prabhu. Read the verse also. Viraj Prabhu.
Yeah. Mahatmanastu mam partha deviyam prakakartim aristaha bhaja jayantai ananaya manvato manaso jantava buddhitam Mrutadim Avyayam.
Avyayam. Correct. Hari bol. Translation also, Prabhu.
O son of Partha, those who are not deluded, the great souls, are under the protection of divine nature. They are fully engaged in devotional service because they know me as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, original and inexhaustible.
Inexhaustible. Hare Krishna, Hari bol. Thank you, Prabhuji. So, Avyayam. There is no limit. Inexhaustible. Ananya. Where have we read Ananya? We have Ananya Mataji also, Asha Mataji also. What is Ananya? Na Anya. There is no other. Bhajant Ananya Manaso. They won't worship anybody else. They will worship only me. Engaged in my devotional service. Okay, that is Ananya. Ananyas Chintayanto Mam. No other thought about anything other than Krishna. Anya Bilashita Sunyam. Na Anya. No other desire other than Anukulya Krishna Anushilanam. Other than the desire of following Krishna's footstep, no other desire. Anya Bilashita Shunyam. Okay, so that all those people who are not deluded, for them this is their destiny. Who are deluded, for them Moga Shamoga Karmano. For them they will reach the demoniac people. When the soul leaves the body, that will go to their loka. Okay, Bhutani Yanti Bhutechya. Bhutani Yanti Bhutechya. Okay. This is a very, very nice verse. Yes, Vamshidhar Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Satatam kirtayanto mam yatantascha dhridha vrathaha namasyantascha mam bhaktaya nityayukta upasate. Always chanting my glories, endorsing with great determination, bowing down before me. These great souls perfectually worship me with devotion.
Hare Krishna. Yeah. So this is, I mean, what to say? Those who worship Krishna without any doubt, only focused at the lotus feet of Krishna forever, they will always chant Krishna's glories. Satatam kirtayanto mam. So what is Satatam kirtayanto mam? Satatam. No gap in between. Yesterday we saw one word for that. You remember?
Continuous bhakti, doing continuous activities of Krishna consciousness.
So what is the word we saw for that? Apratihata.
Yes, uninterrupted.
Uninterrupted, apratihata. Very nice. Hari Bol. So, without any interruption, all the time worshipping Krishna, speaking his glories. 10.9. Machitta madgata prana bodhayanta parasparam. Katayantasya mam nityam tushyanti cha ramanti cha. In the association of devotees, everybody will always chant, dance, sing, glorify Krishna, tell Krishna Katha, hear Krishna Katha. This only they will do. So, Satatam Kirtayanto Mam. Okay, so one who continuously chant my glories and bowing down, Namasyantasya, bowing down to me continuously, they are the great souls. Okay, Krishna himself is saying. So, Krishna wants that we have to always glorify him. He wants that we have to always pay obeisances unto him. Okay, so that is why I said Krishna comes into this world to give pleasure to the devotees, not for anything else. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya chaturchukrita mandal secondary. He comes to give pleasure potency to his devotees. Okay, remember that. Yeah, most confidential knowledge. What is the most confidential knowledge? Ritvika Mataji, did you read? Yeah, Vanshida Prabhu read. Okay, read this Prabhu, Vanshida Prabhu. Read this also.
The most confidential knowledge, always chanting my glories, endorsing with great determination, bowing down before me. This great soul perpetually worship me with
devotion. With
devotion.
devotion. Okay?
Mataji, I have one question. Before me, bowing down before me.
Yeah. Krishna is there everywhere, Prabhu. Anywhere you can bow down. Thinking of Krishna.
Okay.
Okay? See,
Samarpayami.
I know teachers, these Muslim teachers, that namaz and all, they have that 1 o'clock and all. No, you won't believe. They are so religious, so religious. There is no place, nothing needed for them. Wherever they find such a small place, they will just put there that rug and they start praying, you know. I've seen in fact, we used to tell them, this is not allowed in school, they don't listen.
Mataji, in offices also they're doing
Everywhere, everywhere.
Mataji.
I have seen in school that saying, yeah, they do it. So Krishna is there everywhere. Here only we do Mangala. Yesterday Prabhu was saying, Mataji, I am not able to attend Mangalarti. No problem. Mangalarti comes online thanks to COVID Jindabad. Right? After COVID, everything has become online. That in our ISKCON Mangaluru also dot 4:30 Mangalarti starts. We can see in that. So when we see, every day. First, I used to think, initially, very foolish that is. I used to take the phone only. Krishna is there. His leg is always like this, no? So I used to take his leg and put it on my head. Then I used to think, why should Krishna's feet I should take and put? That is wrong, no? Why should Krishna do that? Then what I used to do, laptop is here, then I will put sir under. I used to put my head under his feet. We can do it, no? He's also Krishna.
Me too
Archa
also do
Vigraha.
same, Mataji. I do wallpaper. I put wallpaper. I touch my feet before do anything, Mataji.
That is what Krishna is everywhere. So no need. Before me, he says, Krishna Sarva Vyapi. Is it not? That is the meaning, okay? And worship me with devotion. This devotion is very, very important. Karma Kandi people, they do because it is said in the Veda. And some people do because small children do because parents told them. That is not with the devotion. That is a karma kandi activity. Veda prescribes. You do this, I will give you this. You do this, I will give you this. That is not doing with the devotion. We have to do with the devotion. In this chapter, there's one wonderful verse is going to come. That you all make it your formula for your life. Okay? Yeah. Yes. Read it, Prabhu.
Satatam kirtayanto mam.
Continuously chant my name, do my bhajan.
Yantatascha
Dridavrata. Dridavrata. There day before in 2-3 verses, no, I think in the 6th chapter, we saw 2-3 verses in Dridavrata.
Namasyantascha mam bhaktya.
Tushyanticha Ramanticha.
Tushyanticha
That is different. Yeah, actually, exam, yesterday's exam is coming. There are 3 verses we had with the Dridavrata. Okay. So I told you that we had, what is that? Utsaha, Nishtayat, Dhairyat. Okay, so these things. Yeah, next. Namasyantasya mam bhaktya. Worship me. One who worships me becomes my devotee. Yes. Then upper one. Nitya.
Nitya yukta upasate.
Nitya yukta upasate. Keep my name. Whatever you worship, my name should be there. But that is yukta vairagyam, falgu vairagyam. Do you remember that?
Yes,
I have told this.
yes.
Yes. So that means yukta vairagyam is keep jodna. Falgu vairagyam is nikalna. That means detachment. Detaching is falgu. We are sadhus. We will not touch the mobile. We will not touch the laptop. We will not touch the car. We will not sit in the car. That and all falgu vairagi. Yukta vairagi. Give me the car. I'll go to Prime Minister's house to ask for donation for Krishna. Give me the car. There, if I go by walk, even the Chaukidar will not even let me go inside. If I go in a nice, big, expensive car like Srila Prabhupada did, go seeing the car, only the gatekeeper opens the door. Is it not? That is Yukta Vairagya. Krishna ke bhakti mein sabko jodna. That is Yukta. Okay? Yes. Hare Krishna, we are again going back. Asha Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna,
Jnana
Mataji.
yekshena chapenya yajanto mamupasate ekatvena pratakvena bahuda vishwato mukam. Others who engaged in sacrifice by the cultivation of knowledge worship the Supreme Lord as the one without a second, as diverse in many and in the universal form. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. So Ekatvena, they worship only Krishna. Prithakvena, different. And that means many, diverse. Bahuda Vishwatomukam. Vishwatomukam means universal form. So there are different kinds of people. Ekatvena, there's only one. No second, without a second. There is only one Supreme Personality of Godhead. No other person. So some people worship you as the Supreme Personality of Godhead without a second. Some other people worship all the devatas, Prithakvena, different devatas. And some people worship the universal form. Yesterday we saw the differences. You remember? Temporary. And what is universal form? Universal form, Krishna shows in the 10th chapter, next chapter. Also, he showed it in, who is that? Duryodhana's Sabha, Rajya Sabha, when he went as a Shanti Duta. There also, so universal form means in his one body, we can see all 33 crore devatas. In his body, we can say, the means mountain, all are devatas, right? We can see all the devatas. We can see present, past, future. We can see all the, what do you call that? Panchabhuta, Panchamahabhuta. We can see everything in his body. That is the Vishwatomukam, universal form. So some people worship your Ekato. That means only you as a Supreme Personality of Godhead, no other person they worship. Some people worship the Devatas. Some people worship your Vishwatomukha, your universal form. Okay, understood? Hare Krishna. Yes. Mataji, read this also and meaning also. Acha, previous meaning. Okay. Read this and meaning, Mataji, then we'll proceed. Only this verse we'll be able to see today.
Aham Krutar Aham Megna Swadaham Aham
Aushadam. Aushadam means medicine.
Mantroham Aham Evajam Aham Agdiraham Putam. But it is I who am the ritual. I sacrifice the offering to the ancestors, the healing herb, the transcendental chant. I am the butter and the fire and offering. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Same way we have learned one verse. Who remembers 4th chapter? I am everything. I am the clarified butter which is used in the yajna. I am the fire. I am the yajna kunda. I am the chavis. I am the, what is that? Chavis. That incense that leaves something we, swaha, we put, no, that one. All I am only. Where did Krishna say? Hare Krishna, 4th chapter. Brahmarpanam Brahmakavir Brahmagno Brahmanahutam Brahmaivatena Gantavyam Brahma Karma Samadhina. So he say, I am that Brahma. Here says, I am. So same way here saying, Aham Kritraham Yajna. I am that ritual. Swadagam. I am the, what is that? Sacrifice. I am the offering, that Purnahuti, what we put. Aushadam, and that Ayurvedic, Dhanvantri avatar. Do you know the story of Dhanvantri avatar? Not today, some other day I'll say. That he came as Dhanvantri. Dhanvantri is what? Ayurveda herbs. So I am that Aushadam. I am the mantra. In tomorrow's chapter also he will say, amongst all the yajnas, I am the Sankirtan yajna. He is going to say tomorrow. Agni Raham, I am that fire sacrifice. I am the offering in the fire. Aham Hutam. Okay, I am the butter also. I am the clarified butter which is used for, yeah, right, no? Krishna only comes in the form of milk. Everything is Krishna. Okay, beautiful verse. This is correct? Yeah, okay. See, this is Vishwatomukam, universal form. Pitagamasya Jagato Mata Data Pitamagaga Vedyam Pavitram Omkaram Rik Yajur Sama. Everything is there in Krishna's body. So in its universal form, everybody, all the devatas, all the asuras, everybody, in fact, Arjuna, tomorrow he is going to tell Krishna, so that universal form. So tomorrow tomorrow or day after, whenever it is, next chapter, we will see. Okay, so Pitagamasya Jagato Mata, Pita, Pitamaha, Vedam, Omkaram, everything you can see in Krishna's body. Arjuna saw that. All the things, you name anything in this world, you can see in Krishna's body. So I'm all the four Vedas. I'm only. So we'll see the verse tomorrow. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Okay, I'll tell the closing prayer. Those who want to leave. So that. वांछाकल्पत रूपेश कृपा सिंधु भैया पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। अनंतकोटि वैष्णव की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, श्रीमद् भगवद गीता की जय, ज्ञान विज्ञान योग की जय, नामनिष्ठा प्रभु की जय। All glories to assembled devotees. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
All glories to assembled devotees.
Hare Krishna.
All glories to Guru and Gauranga. Hari Hari Bol. Yes. Veeraj Prabhu, are you able to understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. Yes. Loknath Prabhu, go ahead.
Mataji, Lord Krishna says always chanting my glories. So, a student, how can he chant always in school?
Prabhuji, there is one thing, I don't want to tell the organization name and where I will